but that person considers himself to be both, even though that person has a beard and a mustache and very bald head, although both women and men have bald heads. But all of that's going on for that person, but they still feel that they have both in them. So it's the
And I
feeling,
feel
it's
like
whatever you
that's
feel.
like two spirited or drag queen. That's just
But it's whatever somebody wants to call themselves. You can't
well
tell
in New
that
York.
person.
In New York, they're rewriting all like they have the gay section in New York, and they're rewriting all those streets. Like there's now a two spirited street. There's gay street. There's bisexual street. There's
It's too
asexual
many
street.
labels. That's the
Yes,
thing. That's
and
what I
it's
was
like
talking
and
about
it's like
last
And
time.
that's the
It's too
point.
many
It's
labels.
whatever somebody
Labels are
feels they
limiting.
are.
They are limiting. Labels are limiting. That's why I told y'all I don't identify as nothing. I don't identify as a stud. I don't identify as a fucking film. I don't identify as a damn bisexual. I don't
A
identify as
stem.
listen, I don't identify. I identify as an alien, bitch. I'm an alien. I'm a motherfucking alien. You hear me? Listen. I'm an
you know what's
alien.
funny? It's like you've been planning for this discussion all your life. Because when you first got on the
Look,
show,
and
you
I
was like,
haven't.
"I'm
I
an
haven't. I haven't.
alien," and I'm like, "Why this bitch think she an alien?"
You know,
Hey,
I think what I'm trying to say
It's
is,
like you was prepared, like you saw into the future.
I am very listen. I embrace myself and the alien that lives in me. That is alienated to a degree from the humans. You understand what I'm saying? I refer to all of them as the humans because I don't identify with them. I don't identify. I identify with me. You understand what I'm saying? And
But
it's a
that's what
fucking difference. It's a difference.
everybody should. That's what everybody should do. And I think that's with all of these labels, I think we are going to get to the point that it's like no labels. We have so many labels that it's like we get it. Everybody is somebody different. But that's always been the case. But we have in our mind that we have to classify people somehow. So they come up with all these labels, and now they're coming out with so many labels. It's like, you know what? Everybody is somebody different. Period.
If they
Everybody's
add one
an
more fucking
alien.
letter, if they add
so
one more fucking letter to the
Did you
LGBTQ,
wait?
LGBTQIAP
I have
plus.
a though.
I'm
I
done. I don't even say
I
it.
just learned that it's like more. I only knew of 5 gay flags. Did you know it's over 10 gay flags?
Yeah,
Mm.
even the trans people have a separate flag.
Yep.
You didn't realize, like when I posted for the trans topic, I used the P for pansexual. No, that's what it was. The pansexual flag. The P for the pansexual flag is the colors of the pansexual flag.
The
So yeah,
heterosexual flag
everybody's
is
got a
black
flag.
and white.
Everybody wants to feel some sort of connection to a group of people. I don't
Right.
think there's anything wrong with that as well. But I also acknowledge that everybody's an individual.
Period.
Period.
So do you feel that it's a healthy, it's a healthy practice to categorize certain genders and sexualities, or do you? It's two questions to this, and I'm sorry I'm gonna make this really complicated and really complex because I feel like it's a really important uh, statement or something to explore. Because I'm curious too, because I don't really know the answer, and I feel like maybe through dialogue I'll be able to understand it better or get a better get closer to the form of truth where I can have a conversation with different types of individuals with different backgrounds. So my question is, not to ramble on, okay, to simplify it is, do you feel, because you guys are saying that it's very limiting, and I do agree to a certain extent, but do you feel that the categorization is based on respecting people's insecurities, where we feel like if we don't label you, you feel almost in a way that you don't exist and therefore you don't fall under the umbrella as a political, and this is the deepest layer part of it, I feel like the lifestyles that we have and our sexualities and our genders and whatnot has almost become a political statement. So when we categorize our sexuality, for example, bi, two-spirit, all that stuff, do you feel that we're trying to make our umbrella a political importance?
I think that it probably began that way.
To empower us in a way?
Yep, I do. Like I think it began, but then you had the trending. You have people who want to be a part of, and it's just like everybody. People want to be a part of the cool groups. For the longest time, being gay, once gay started being a little bit more accepted.
Mm-hmm.
It seemed like a lot of people was getting gay. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gay, because it was trending. I do feel like it started from a political aspect at the beginning because, like, we was trying to make a statement. We were trying to get that respect, just like the heterosexuals were getting. You understand what I'm saying? So it's all these labels is just, it's very, and I think it depends on how the individual person looks at it, because we, give our opinion or judge things from, the perspective of a group of people. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's crazy to me. Like the group that we are put into is crazy, and it get broken down even more. Seem like every year. Now I remember when it was the LGBT community, right?
Right.
Then you have, I can't even explain how many letters to it now. I don't even know.
There's a lot.
Yuri said 10 flags, right?
No, it's more than 10.
It's more than that.
It's more than 10. It's too much. It's too much categorizing. Do I think it's very political now? No, I don't. Because, like, we more accepted now than we've ever been. Of course, we deal with different prejudices, but that's just like I deal with different prejudices for being black. You understand what I'm saying? You deal with different prejudices of, being Asian, or, everybody deal with some type of prejudices or discriminations against whatever group that they are considered to be a part of. You understand what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, shit, it all damn started real political to me.
Okay. And then does anyone else want to add to this?
The only thing for me is I just feel like if without these categories or whatever, it just makes everything fluid. And if everything is fluid like that, that means that I feel like nobody has to make an effort into, I don't even know how to explain, but I feel like if you want to be trans, there has to be an effort to be trans. Like a cross-dresser, a drag queen, a two-spirited person, a feminine man, or a man in makeup are all different things from trans. And if there's no labels there, that means anybody from those categories can be considered trans because they say they are, even though it's just like, this man just has on makeup. This man just dressed up in drag and put on padding. This person only does it on the weekend. This person only does it, to prostitute to make money. So it's like, are you living trans life, or are you associating yourself with trans life?
Well, this will bring me to my next question, and that question is, do you feel that, because we've obviously evolved into all of this information, into all of this communication, into all this access / resources, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like there is, I don't know the answer, but I kind of want to explore like the complexity of it. Do you feel that, one, there's a ladder? Do you feel that in the end, this complex spectrum that we created to include everybody will eventually divide us?
Already divided.
Yes.
We
But
already divided.
But I just feel like I feel
it's a division within it's division within division. We are grouped. That's dividing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's no other way to look at that. I don't feel like future-wise it's already becoming divided. Every letter
I think it's easy for people to feel some kind of way about the categories until the categories has to deal with something that relates to them. Like when that white woman said that she was black and she was over there running everything at the NAACP, how many black folks got upset? She considered herself black and she was doing a great job at doing it. She was running the organization helping black folk. But how many people was upset that she was not black by their standard?
Right.
So like we can't say, oh, you don't use categories on this, but then we can't have categories for this.
Right. Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
So back to the question.
Yes. Yes. I want to jump in. Do I think it will split us up?
Yes, I want to hear this.
Not in a bad way. Now, first, let me say, humans are social creatures. So, of course, we want to be in groups. I think that's just natural human nature. Will our group change the way it looks as we add all of this classifications and people realize, hey, I'm just an individual. But I'm just an individual within a group of cool people. Because again, human beings are social creatures. So we will still group ourselves together. But we might learn that we don't need the classifications to group ourselves together. And maybe we'll evolve like that.
All right, well said, sis.
Yes, thank you, Auntie.
Go on, she.
Okay, yes,
okay.
I don't want to be a part of none of these fucking categories. None of these labels, I don't group me in shit. Just my group
so we're not going to even consider you an American.
My group is my own self.